Years ago I did this, and it really worked. I recorded myself um, while I was losing weight, and I really did, and it said some things about it, and it really worked. Um, I tried to do it again, but then always fell into different kinds of topics, or just not doing the same thing. So I'm gonna do that now, and I notice I'm in a fall, a rut, a slump, a fail position, of whatever you want to call it, and just gonna have some breath. I'll wait. What happens is that I am a little, not too much. I'm not a person that does these food intake things that are mentally ill. I don't eat that much, thank God. I hear this very hard, so I notice I'm in that rut. I'm always a little roofied and dizzy, and I'm getting weaker because my body is too heavy, and there's not enough good air. Again, I moved to New York. I thought it would be okay, but I have some smells of molds from the roof or something. And it's just really not good for me. I'm starting to feel it. But okay, I forget about that. I have to get out of the rut. So I know that sporting is very good. So I got a trainer, and that did bring some hope. I figured maybe it will work. He is making me take it slow. So first just walking, and then later on more. And just healthy 3 meals, and later on more dedicated and more sport too. I was on the bike 10 minutes. So what is my real big issue of all the issues? Reacted to a vaccine, I got big. I reacted to COVID, I got bigger. Kinds of things happen. But the biggest thing is that I'm sort of in I gave up moment where I never really gave up. It's not that I stopped doing what I'm doing, but I'm sort of totally going it is over. I've come to realize that what I do doesn't bring any immediate or any kinds of results that I could measure. I've come to see that I will never know if I had any result. And I can think about it. Maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. And that really doesn't mean anything. So the main goal is basically not going to work. And along that, to start firstly, it obviously is extremely important, and for me also, to have a goal, especially if you're in such a position that you have so much in your mind, or have been through so much. You could think of, let's see, a really bad moment in life on the news or whatever, and feel really down, but then think, I'm gonna get him. And then if somebody really did a bad thing, you want to prosecute them with the law or whatever, and then you feel better. So it is really important that I have a goal, but it's just not going to work. I do have sort of a goal that I achieved. I do have sort of the feeling that it worked. I don't know, and that's it. Is that enough? I don't know. But I can always keep doing it. It's not that I'm giving up, and I do. Gosh, I feel so drugged with these eyes. And I just have this lemonade from the store, the deliveries. Oh, it's so stupid to take deliveries. Really, it can actually kill you. It's so stupid. It might also really help not to take it. Back those years ago when I recorded, I stopped intake of all kinds of things like that. I would just buy something, eat it, and that's it. Not wait for burglars to come in and mess with it like I'm doing now. I'm not doing it on purpose, of course. It's a sarcastical remark about it. But isn't that what it is? In a sarcastical remark. Anyway, so what I realize is that I should focus on having fun. I always said if all fails, if it doesn't work, then all I want to do is have as much happiness as I can have fun. And with me, that came firstly with money. You need money to do it, and a better body and face. I can just enjoy life. I'm very outgoing. I don't even go out anymore the way I look. I just get people staring. It's nothing. The majority of that is also not going to work. Well, I did make some money sometime, but if you calculate the years that it took to get that money and the easy way that I lost it, I think that is not as achievable either. It's sort of the same. I might have it someday, and I might not. I might have my goal result, and I might not. With the goal result, I'll never really know. No one's really going to tell me, hey, I heard whatever this or that, whatever's involving my goal, and now everything is working out. No one's going to say that. So, with money, obviously you will know, and there is a chance because I already had a little bit extra, but probably not the way that I thought I was going to be, where I was really hoping to be able to travel and move up and down and see all the nice things that were on the planet. And that is very expensive, and I know you can do it with little money, but that is like hanging yourself, or rather hanging yourself. It's the worst thing you can do to yourself. It is the most tiring, devastating heartache you can go through. You have to travel without money. It is horrible, horrible, horrible. You should never ever do that. Vote against it. Unless there's war, don't do it. Unless there's war. So, I sort of have to throw it aside, but like the first goal, it will never be gone. I will always do it. So really, seriously, the first goal, anytime it comes up, I'm doing it. But the whole goal, yeah, I'll have to see if that ever comes true, right? So it's that for now. That money is the same thing. I'll work hard for it. I hope to get it. I believe I can. I already did a little bit, so no, it's not that little bit, but come on. Honestly, it took 12 years to get there. That means I have to wait another 12 years to do it again. That, no. But we're doing it. It's possible. Who knows? Maybe it happens if I work a little harder, if I'm not so tired. Then the same thing as the first goal, but a little more hopeful. Let's be honest, this has more potential than goal 1. Goal 2, hey, it's about 90% and this is 10%. So that's much difference. I'm still going to put it out of my heart and go on with the next, which is lose weight and look beautiful. Now, the plan was to just be healthy, happy, see a good doctor. And the problem is that these 2 goals have been upsetting me so much that I have lost my routine and my healthy lifestyle. And I have started to gain weight and become an unhealthy person. Truthfully, if I can go travel everywhere, I'm now more like an older person than I think actually going to do it. But not that that's the problem. Of course it is, but I mean, not that that's going to stop me or likely make it less fun. I still want to do it. But it had, so it didn't work also. But like the 2 first, I do try. And every time I fail, I get back up. And every time I gain weight, I lose it off. I'm sort of on a lose, gain now. Whereas actually, I found that trainer who I think will teach me to just be and change into a healthy life and then just want to live like that, like I have been before. It's such a lovely life, but I can't get in there because of all kinds of issues that won't work for me. I am kind of a go-getter, so I have to have it. And I know now with COVID it's harder, but it's been hard always. It doesn't really matter. I just still have to have it. And that's a good way to go, because you'll never get anything done if all you can say is that it never will work. So it was great, and it is great, but I do have to let go most of it so that I let go of the stress of it, so that I can focus on this, which has failed because of it. So this part I cannot really let go, and I don't want to let go, but I do have to turn it into something different, where it becomes a change of lifestyle and a happy lifestyle that happens to also make me thin and beautiful, right? This is the truth, okay? You cannot, you can force yourself to living healthy and hating it and seeing it as a diet. But honestly, if I see a hint of chocolates, I'm like, to that. I'll eat it. But I have quite honestly, never really loved it. So only very rarely, maybe in a very healthy circumstance, like if it's a gift or a lovely box or something pretty, if it's something. But as a thing, it has no meaning to me. I just have it, but that's it. So anyway, that altogether is still a goal, but it is failed, and like the other ones, taking me down, but more so because of the unhealthy results. You can have COVID, you can long haul COVID, and then be overweight and extra tired. On top of it, it makes it all way worse. So it is a bad fucking problem. And I always thought, if all was lost, in a way that I could not do number 1, I could not do number 2, then number 3 and I would make it work, which is then number 4. I would have fun. And I know that people say that you should just have fun because you only live once. and that I'm almost sounding like a dumb wreck saying this, but I just cannot do it. I could be all alone and have fun, but if I have to interact with other people, which I do love to do, I'm a very social person, then I am miserable because other people really despise overweight people, unattractive people, old people, especially females. It is one hell of a horrid mess, and I don't want to be in a circumstance. But have you seen life when you're beautiful? Well, I sure have, and young and thin. It is a wonderful time, and everything you wish for. So that was my goal. If all would fail, see, if I would have this would have been the best. I would have done everything that I wanted and conquered a lot of bad things. Two, I would have had such a great time having that money, and I would have used it so I could do 1 and 2. Wait, 1, 3, and 4. Because with money, you obviously have more chance of succeeding in 1, and with money, you have more chance of succeeding at 3, because you can do your diet much better because you're happier. And you can go to a diet clinic. There's a diet clinic that I believe is $5,000 per month, or maybe even a week. I doubt it. But let's say it's $5,000 per month. Then how? I think it may be more, like maybe 10. Anyway, so you obviously need a lot. You can't say I have 40,000, so now I am okay. I am happy, and I can do things, but for this, you sort of have to run into having millions, or at least 1 million, and then you have to be very careful about spending it. So that's when you can go to a plastic surgeon because you're healthy, you're happy, and everything's good, and say, hey, please do my legs. And legs can go from this straight, big, fat legs to shaped normal calves for $40,000, and that's the bottom of the legs. So I suppose it's $100,000 to go from this to really nice normal legs. You can also do it cheaper and risk it's a bad doctor, or cheaper and just lose weight and sit on the bike. In my position as an ex-kidnap, I think I shouldn't even have to worry about money. I shouldn't have to think about money. I know that a lot of people have readied for me that if I would ever come back, there would be something for me. So that I would have a trust fund. I could get my plastics. Of course, I was one of them, and I could just have that. But it was unfortunately so that I could not find it. I did not know where to look for it. Nobody's ever willing to help with it. Not a professional person, not a governmental person, not one who sits there and takes in kidnap cases or has all these things going with trust funds, not someone who works at the federals, like the FBI or something. Actually really never ever have been able to do one thing to get my life back where I was before kidnap. And it's been readied in a way that over time, even if I was much older, it would still be there. So it's a doomed thing. There have been really bad people have been doing that. Really, really bad people do that. Nobody else, but really bad people. Wouldn't have the heart to even look at that. People just do it. But yeah, so the fun part, that would just have been the last thing, I could have done this, I could have been rich and traveled everywhere, I could have been beautiful and still do a lot like that, but with less money, and then I could have had all this fun. And so now I'm here still, but in a different way, that I no longer have these worries. I only have this part, where I have to think about myself. I have to lose the weight. I have to get my lungs back in good shape. I have to go out and walk and later on do all the sports. And then I'm also going to have fun. And I figured just now, that having fun is also doable a little less big, a little less unattractive. Maybe not like this, but maybe in a week or what. Just take the bike to the park and go to the whatever. There are things to do in New York that I haven't even done yet. And so now I'm starting to see that there is fun, which is what I did think, if all's lost, I should just have as much fun as I can. I should dance at parties, I should go out in nice dresses, and I should never stop, right? And so it's still there, but it's a little minimal. It's like going places and still having fun. Actually, that's the start of the fun, because I realized today that while I do it, I keep going with the weight loss and lose the weight and look a little younger and better and healthier, and that I can then have some more fun, right? So maybe this time I can go to a very simple thing, a restaurant, maybe next time a cinema, maybe next time, on and on with that. So I can also maybe just travel somewhere, maybe for an hour in a train, and have a good time wherever that is. But it will have to be on time schedules when I'm stronger, healthier, and it's all easier for me. It's not easy to move around. So this is where I am with my planning. So it's it's summer now. It's 2025, and it's time that I start with it. And so I have lost a lot of weight. I was a lot bigger. We're going to do the rest now. I see behind me one of these dresses. I have a really nice blue one that has a sort of a half calf length that I can't wear because my legs are too ugly. Let's see if I can get into that at some point. And then I can say really that is a time that I can also go somewhere. Really go somewhere, so not hide in an outfit and go to the zoo, but maybe go to a museum or something. So yeah, that's it. I am if I'm doing this for me, I post this online for myself to see. The last time I did that is years ago, and it really helped.